the Boston Marathon, why you should try to qualify for it. That's what I want to talk about. This is just going to be a rant, uncut. There's going to be some pauses probably, but let's get into it. Let's talk about how you should really focus on bigger goals like the Boston Marathon. So the Boston Marathon just happened today, 2017, and the winner was a 2:10 marathon, female 2:30. So you might be sitting there thinking, the Boston Marathon, that's a really dumb goal. That's way too big. I could never run a 2:10 or I could never run a 2:30 marathon. I'm only sitting here running 5 and 10Ks right now. Why would I try to do something so crazy? Well, if you're thinking that, you're missing the point. The point to the Boston Marathon isn't the elite 1%. It's the rest of the field. All the average Joes that decided to stamp down that they were going to try to go for something bigger and just qualify for the Boston Marathon. So probably 98% of the field, they just said, well, maybe not that much, but a lot of the field, they said one day, maybe 3, 4, 5 years back prior to that, they said, I want to qualify for the Boston Marathon. So for men, if you don't know, 35 years and under, I'm pretty sure it is a 3:05 marathon you need just to qualify. So only about 40,000 people every year qualify for the Boston Marathon. And even with that, they actually choose less than that to actually participate in the race. So what that means is these average Joes are coming in, they spent 3, 4 more years than that training, trying to get their time down, and finally them reaching that goal, them qualifying, them finishing that race. They're not winning that race, but they're winning something much bigger than that. They're winning in the sense that they get to prove to themselves that they were able to do something, even though they came from much further back. They were, every day they went and they grinded and they got their times down slowly but surely. They had to overcome injuries, had to motivate themselves when they didn't want to go, when it just didn't work out, they didn't have any time to work out, when they were sick, when they worked late. They put all this time in and they just dreamed that they could do that, and they were able to finish it. I love when I see regular Joe Blows coming across the finish line, achieving stuff like that. It's the same thing for when you watch the videos of the Ironman Championships in Kona and you see all the people coming across the finish line in Hawaii. It is an amazing feeling not for when the pros finish, but when all the average people finish. That is what I love, and that is what I truly believe fitness is all about. So I really think, and that's the other thing, when all these people that are coming across the finish line that were able to qualify for the Boston Marathon, they're all fit, right? They don't have that much body fat. They have the body composition I'm sure a lot of people would really, idolize. But throughout all those years when they were focusing on training and trying to get to that Boston Marathon qual, they weren't thinking about what their body looked like. Yeah, sure, the body weight, the fat, it's all gonna get lost over time, but they were just focusing on the goal. The goal was very big for them, and that's all they wanted. So if you're struggling with maybe what your body looks like right now and you're trying to lose weight, just try to choose something bigger. That's what the whole point of this video is. It doesn't have to be the Boston Marathon. That might be too big for you right now. Certainly it would be. If I had just picked up running right now, there's no way I'd be thinking, oh yeah, Boston qualifying, that's my goal. But you know what my first goal was? Running a 10K. And then after that, running a marathon. And then doing a triathlon, doing a half Ironman, and now doing an Ironman triathlon. So everything's a stepping stone, but just look a little further than what you're used to looking for. So I know in society we're always told to look for like these small goals, attainable goals that we can go after that. But I find like one of the biggest problems with that is that deep down inside you already know you can achieve that. For example, if you've already been running, say, for 6 months, and you decide, you know what, I'm just going to do a 5K. I'm going to start training for a 5K right now. You have no time goals, you have no nothing. You already know that you can finish a 5K. So where's the motivation? How do you make yourself better? Choose something bigger than that. Make a time goal that would make you proud if you could PR. Or choose a longer race that you've never done before that's a little scary to you, and that's going to get you out there, and that's going to change who you are. And it's really going to make you want to become that person and keep working every day to become that person. So basically, that's my whole point. That's what this channel is all about. Bucket list fit, going after those things that at once you did not think were possible, but you just go down, put the hard work in every day, you just grind it in and out every day, and then you become that person, and then you do those things, and then you finish it, and you check it off the list, do the next thing. So It might be trying to qualify for Boston. It might be doing your first triathlon. It might just be doing a marathon, or it might even be doing your first 5K. Whatever it is, choose something big. Stop worrying about the small little things like losing the next 5 pounds or anything like that. That stuff will come. Focus on the big goals so you'll actually change yourself and you'll become that person. So keep going after those goals, whatever those goals are, and that's where you'll find your fitness. Thanks a lot for watching, and be sure to subscribe.